Greetings, fellow sleuths. Well, our look at Veronica Mars Season 4 now continues on with Keep Calm and Party On. Veronica and Logan Eccles go down to the bar to get some security footage, which Veronica needs in her bomb investigation, and help Dick Casablancas, who needs pants. They have a few drinks and take E with the bar owner. Veronica wakes up next morning with a massive hangover. Maddie Ross approaches Veronica for help. Veronica takes her on a stakeout to track down the mole man at the vending machine factory. They set aside, see him, and manage to take photos of him. Veronica sends the information to her dad, who figures that his name is Perry Walsh. Perry had a history of violence and was in jail with Big Dick and Clyde Pickett at Chino Prison. Keith reported the information to the police. Meanwhile, Veronica continues her investigation for the Maloofs. Dan Wolf admits that he has a blackmailer. He was caught masturbating on video, and the blackmailer has threatened to release the video if he doesn't vote as the blackmailer says. He believes the blackmailer has something to do with the bombing, which is why he had Veronica to investigate in the first place. Logan is hired as Dan Maloof's bodyguard. He leaves after protecting him all day. When Daniel leaves the hotel, which Logan advised against, to get something, Tiny Car's brothers kidnap and beat him up. The cartel guys, Doide Mendoza and Alonso Lozano, see him getting beat up and go to save him. Instead, they drive him off where they plan to kill him. Daniel resists what they are going to do and offers them money for not killing him. They say that's impossible because their boss made it clear that they had to kill the bomber, but fortunately on the news it was announced that the real bomber, Perry Walsh, had been found. The police send a SWAT team down to track Perry Walsh. He bumps up with a bomb of his own device. The police declared it a victory and marked him as the bomber. They found a crazy manifesto in his freezer, which added further evidence that he was the bomber. The police announced it on the news, and did not credit the tip to Mars investigations. Once Danny Maloof and the cartel guys heard the news, they debated whether or not to kill him after all. Daniel offers $100,000 if they killed Tony's two brothers and spared his life. They agreed and let him go. He went back to the hotel and didn't tell anyone what happened. Keith Mars accepts Clyde's request for investigation to find a woman that he lost contact with. He does this intending to find out more about Clyde and his involvement in Chino Prison with Perry Walsh and Big Dick. He doesn't find much. He concludes that Clyde is a nice guy despite his crime background. Veronica and Keith debated over whether or not Perry Walsh was the real bomber. Keith wanted to accept that he was the bomber because he thinks that he and Veronica constantly doubt everything and they just need to accept it as a win. They tell the Maloofs it's over and the bomber is caught. Alex Maloof asks if they really believe that Perry Walsh was the real bomber. Keith says yes and Veronica says no. Veronica attends a volleyball game where Logan and Dick are playing. The second bomb goes off at the beach. Veronica asks herself, why do I always have to be right? That's a good question there. So overall, I think this episode is pretty interesting, and yeah, let's just say that, Veronica was definitely right about that guy not being the real bomber, so yeah. So overall, I give Keep Calm and Party On. 4 marshmallows out of 5. Anyway, tune in Mars. Wait till the next episode. Heads you lose. So until then, remember everyone, the game's afoot.